everyone, I'm Val from Mike and Val's Life, and today I am participating in the Useful DIY Challenge Painted Project. Now this is being co-hosted by Mom of MomDas Life Handmade and Janny and Diane of Deco Easy. I'm going to leave a link to their channels below. If you're not familiar with their channels, please check them out. They do wonderful DIYs and home decor. And they're really great channels. Please check them out. Now to the project. I almost didn't participate in this project because I couldn't really think of anything to paint. And I did make a little quick video right before Mike and I went on a little cruise a week or so ago, and so I decided, well, I will just share that one. And this is what I made or painted. It's just an R that I had got at Michael's for it was on clearance for $1.70 something, and I painted this because the paint was so dull and it had zero pizzazz to it, and I wanted to jazz it up just a little bit. So I'm going to show you how I did this. First I'm going to show you what it looked like on the ship. It was just hung up at the little mailbox right outside the cabin, but when you walk down the hallway, it was always easy to spot. So now let me get started showing you how I painted. Now this is just an R that I picked up from Michael's. I got it on a clearance for $1.74. It was regularly $9.99. And I just don't like the color. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to sand it just a little bit. It doesn't really need much sanding because I'm going to be using chalk paint, but I just feel a little better if I just sand it just a little bit. So that's the first thing. And like I said, it won't take a lot of sanding. Dust this off a little bit. Now, the two colors that I'm using are the same colors that I bought for the first painting project that I did, and it's cashew and crimson. For two reasons. The first thing, I actually really like these colors, and I thought after the first project, I can count this as just free because I've already used it for what it was originally purchased for. So the first thing, I'm going to do this where I want to do the cashew on the inside. And then I want to do the crimson on the outside. And then I want to do just the reverse, where I put on top of that just the opposite, where I put cashew on the top, crimson in the middle, and then sand it down just enough to where you see a little bit of the color below it. So, I'm going to start with the inside first. I am going to start with the cashew first. Let me make sure they're good and dusted in here. Now I don't know what's the best kind of brush to use. This is just one that I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. I may need to get just a little thin brush to outline it. And then use this brush for the big parts. So let me get that. Now, I think this will do better to at least outline it, and then I can paint the inside. Okay, now I've got coat one of the cashew. I'm going to let this dry. Then I'm going to do a second coat, but I won't film it. You don't have to, even in fast forward, it's no need to have to do that. So I will see you when it's time to do the crimson. Okay, now yesterday I got through with the insides here, and now I'm going to paint the crimson on top, and on top of this as well. I know you said, well, she's already started. I forgot to hit record, and then when I realized it, now I have it recording, and so let me keep on painting here. And I know you're thinking, my goodness, why didn't you just buy an R that she liked the colors to? But I'm such a bargain hunter. When I seen this for $1.74, I couldn't help myself. I had to buy it. I said, well, I can work with that. Let's hope it turns out the way I want it to. Okay, now I have put the first coat of the crimson. Now I'm going to let that dry. Then I'm going to put a second coat off camera. And then I will be back. Okay, now I am on the last coat that I'm going to do. And I have, just as a review, because this has been going, this is my third night, because I've been coming home from work, then eat, watch a little TV, and then I work on this. And by the time it dries, well, it's time for me to go to bed. So that's why it's taken so long. If I would have worked on this like on a Saturday or Sunday, I could have got through with it in one day. But let me do just a quick review. I did only the inside with the cashew. I did that twice. Then I did the crimson. I did twice on the top part, once just right here in the center. And then now I'm going to go over the top with cashew. So let me get started on that. only the tops. Now I am getting a little bit, stuck my hand in there, didn't I? I am getting a little bit of the cashew in between some of these. It doesn't matter. I'm going to sandpaper anyway. I mean, I don't want to just put a lot of it in it, but a little bit's not going to hurt. So you don't have to be that careful with it. Okay, now I've got the first coat on it the way I'd like it. I'm going to let that dry, and I'll put another coat of that. And then tomorrow, knock on wood, if everything works out okay, we will sand and get it completely through tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow night. Now we're ready for the final step. This is where I'm going to sandpaper all over just to try to distress it. You don't want to take too much off, but you do want to take some. Well, I stopped and cleaned it good. And I'm real proud of the way it turned out. I hope it looks that good on camera. Now, just got a few little things to do to it. Gonna put one of these little clips. We're gonna put that on it. So there's where they will be able to put our messages or anything like that on the board. Okay, now I'm going to go in the back, and I got two of these little pop tops from Coke cans. Just going to E6000 those down. That's what I'm going to put the ribbon in. And I'll add this, a little clip, after this dries. Okay, I hope everyone's enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too boring watching me paint this. I know a lot of it was in really fast motion. But I want to thank Mom of MomDas Life Handmade, and Janny and Diane of Deco Easy for making this an open challenge. I hope I didn't disappoint them or you on this project, but I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week, and may God bless. Bye-bye.